Hi Aquarius, this is Power and Light Tarot. Welcome to your reading. This is for September 2018. This is a general reading. And my name is Denise. And please like, share, and subscribe. Also, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers. This is a brand new channel. I really appreciate that for the likes. And thank you. And as usual, I'm using 2 decks here for a more perfect message. Also, please check your moon and your rising. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck, and then we'll get started on your reading. What is the message for Aquarius for September 2018? So we have self-acceptance. So I feel like that's always a good message. And, you know, this could be relevant to some Aquarians and it may not be. But I feel like that's it. I feel like it is totally relevant to your message. And you'll see, to your reading rather, you'll see as we get into the reading. But yeah, I mean, you guys, maybe the universe is telling you to love yourself and appreciate and accept yourself for who you are. Okay? That's always a good message, right? Okay, so your overall energy here is the 7 of Wands, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like you gave up on something, Aquarius. The 7 of Wands in the reverse is somebody who kind of puts down their wand and just kind of surrender, right? So it's clarified with the Fool card and the 7 of Wands in reverse, which is interesting. So I feel like you're giving up on something. Now, you know, the Fool is here with the 7 of Wands in the upright. So I feel like you gave up on something. You know, initially you were defending your position, defending your post, just, you know, defending your beliefs and your position, maybe in a relationship or in a situation, just standing up for yourself. You could have felt overwhelmed, but you were actually, you know, you were definitely defending yourself. And, you know, you're taking a leap of faith here. You were defending yourself and you took a leap of faith. This is how this looks here. You took a leap of faith for a new beginning, and you gave up. Okay, so, and what's crossing you or challenging you is the 4 of Wands. So I feel like you gave up on some type of a happy home or a happy union or maybe even a wedding. But I'm going to go through the positions here so you know what your cards are, at least the original cards here. We have the 7 of Wands in the overall energy. What's crossing you is the 4 of Wands. Why it's all happening is the King of Swords. In the recent past, you have the King of Cups. And in your conscious, in your mind, is the High Priestess. The near future is the Chariot in reverse. We have the Star. You're seeing yourself as the Star. Very cool. And this is you, actually, Aquarius, right? This is Aquarius rules the Star. So I feel like that's very cool. Your environment is the 5 of Cups. Your hopes and fears or your guidance is the Devil card. And your outcome is the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, so these cards clearly have been clarified. And we'll go on with your reading. So, you know, what's crossing you here, you've given up on something, Aquarius. Originally, you were defending yourself. And you took a leap of faith. Maybe you were defending your position to, or your belief, you know, your decision to take a leap of faith in a matter, but you've given up. Okay, you've either given up on possibly defending yourself, or maybe taking a leap of going out on your own in some way, or maybe trying to preserve a position, preserve something here. Maybe you were trying to hold on to something or keep something, but you've given up. And the challenge here, or what's crossing you here, is the 4 of Wands. So I feel like you've given up on, as I mentioned, a happy home or a union, possible marriage, a wedding. And I have the Four of Wands clarified with the Knight of Swords. This could be your energy. You know, the swords are Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And we have with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So, you know, I feel like this happy home, you know, this Four of Wands situation, it could be possibly interrupted by two other people. So we do have a card later in your reading, which is, you know, talks about, I beg your pardon, which talks about fighting or competition, okay? So, you know, the Four of Wands is here. The Knight of Swords is clarifying that card. So I feel like this is you, or this is somebody coming in, kind of rushing in with some information, or just, you know, with some messages, maybe some news, possibly about this, but about this Four of Wands happy union that you seem to have given up on here, okay? But this could be you, though, you know, and maybe trying to cut these people out. Because we have a lot of people in your reading, and there's two queens here. One is the Queen of Cups, and the other the Queen of Pentacles. This is not typically your energy. You are typically the Queen of Swords, but this could be you. This could be you taking on the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups energy. You could be, you know, being very practical about a matter, and you could also be very loving and compassionate. But I feel like you're cutting in. I feel like you're just coming in here. I think you're cutting these people out. This is what I think for this Four of Wands, or originally you were, because you've given up here. So let's go on with your reading, and we shall, you know, we'll see. Let's go on here. So why it's all happening is the King of Swords. And it's clarified with the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this is probably your energy again, Aquarius. This is sword energy, and I feel like you're cutting this. I feel like you're cutting things out here. You're giving up, and you're basically cutting things out and giving up. So it's clarified with the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups in the reverse, as I mentioned. But I feel like you may be cutting out a third-party situation here, because we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there was, you know, something that didn't work here. You didn't get your wish here because of a third party, and you were feeling just embattled, kind of beat up over the whole situation, and also very watchful here, like, gee, what's next? Ready for another battle, ready for another dagger thrown at you, so to speak. I feel like this is you here. Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. So in the recent past, we have the King of Cups, clarified with the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So in the recent past, you know, maybe this, whoever this Four of Wands, happy home, union, maybe this is the King of Cups. But as I mentioned, we have a lot of people in your reading. We have three kings, we have the Emperor, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. We have a lot of kings and queens in this reading. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. It's possible this is your energy, okay? Maybe being, you know, the King of Cups is somebody who can show love, makes decisions, but, you know, he makes it with love, with emotions, with kindness. This could be you. Sometimes the King of Cups can talk about just being in love, but it's here with the King of Wands. So this could be you in the recent past, just, you know, being ever expansive, fiery, passionate, you know, courageous, and possibly courageous about love. But somebody in the recent past got left out in the cold. And I feel like this happened really fast because it's here with the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands speaks of rapid changes. It can talk about communication, but it's more about changes, fast changes. And I say that because these are wands, and wands are about movement. So somebody got left out in the cold, and I feel like it happened really fast. Maybe there was a realization here, or somebody found something out, but somebody got left out in the cold, and it could have been by a King of Cups because of a King of Wands, or vice versa. You know, somebody could have got left out in the cold. There could have just been a lot of passion here with the King of Wands. Love and passion, the King of Cups and the King of Wands, and somebody got left out in the cold. Very quickly. That's the way it looks to me. So now here we have, you know, what's in your mind here is the High Priestess. Hope you can see the cards. And the Five of Wands. We've clarified that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So you either know, you could be knowing there's competition for another love for somebody. Because over here you gave up on this happy home, marriage, whatever, wedding. And also we have the Three of Pentacles, which can talk about a third party. And there are so many people in this reading, so many kings and queens, I feel like there is a third party. But in your mind here, your conscious rather, is the High Priestess. So you could be just intuiting that there's competition here. You could just know it. You know, the High Priestess is ever knowing and all knowing. She knows what goes on, like, behind the scenes. She's spiritual. She's intuitive. But, you know, also, you could know that there's just mystery. You know, the High Priestess is about mystery as well. So you could know that this is, obviously, there's a lot of mystery here. Somebody's hiding something. There could be secrets here with the High Priestess about this competition. But I feel like you wanted a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Or all these people did. They wanted a new beginning maybe. But I feel like you are, you either know there's secrets here. You know there's competition here for somebody. There's a lot of people who want one person. That's the way it looks. There could be fighting here, but I feel like this is competition. And I feel like people are competing for this new beginning with somebody. For this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe they're competing for this Four of Wands where you gave up. But, you know, you're taking a good look at it. It's here with the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at things like, well, you know, I don't know if this is even worth it. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're weighing up your pros and cons. You're looking at your harvest. Okay, so the next position we have, Aquarius, we have the Chariot in the reverse. It's clarified with the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So here we have another three. We have the Three of Pentacles up here. Yes, so, you know, in the near future, you're going to be in some type of you or the other person you're dealing with is going to be you know, dealing with this stagnant energy where you can't move forward and you can't find victory. The Chariot in the reverse is about not being able to move forward, being stagnant. It can also be about not being able to take control of your life, you know, control over the over the details, the matters in your life. And, you know, the Chariot in the reverse with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands with the Three of Cups, I feel like you're not going to be able to move forward with a new beginning. Or you're not going to be able to move forward because you need the truth in a matter. You're needing clarity. The truth is, you know, the truth could be here, though, that this third party is just a burden. Maybe you find out the truth in the near future, because the Ace of Swords can be, you know, clarity. So there's not going to be any forward movement. There's going to be stagnation because somebody wants the truth, or you found out the truth, and the truth could be a burden. And that truth is a third-party situation. And that is the burden. Both the third party and finding out about it, right? So we're going to be going into more details, Aquarius, in the extended. Right now, the next position you have is the Star card. So you're showing up as yourself in your reading, which is very cool, right? And the star, you know, the star represents healing and hope. You could be seeing yourself as a star, okay? Which is the best way to see yourself, okay, in this life, all right? See yourself as a star. And, you know, your oracle card talks about self-acceptance. So if you're seeing yourself as a star, that's great, all right? Maybe you need to see yourself as a star. But I feel like, you know, you're seeing yourself right now as healing, okay? Or as having hope in your life. Because clearly something's happening here, right? Something dim, something unhappy here. You've given up over here. The Seven of Wands, you've given up. You've given up on this Four of Wands, on this happy home that you wanted with somebody, or a marriage. And I feel like you demanded some, you know, as the King of Swords here, you were demanding some, you were demanding the truth here about a third party. Or you were looking to cut it out, this third party. You were using your wit here. You know, here you're using your wit. Over here you're using your intuition. So you're seeing yourself as a star. The Tower's in reverse with the Emperor and the Six of Swords. So, you know, you could be dealing with an Aries. It's possible. You could be dealing with another Aquarian, but I don't think that's the case. We also have the Chariot here. You could be dealing with a Cancerian here. We have the Devil here. The Devil shows up twice in your reading. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like you're probably just dealing with somebody who, you know, who's embodying that, or there's that type of energy. And we'll go into that, Aquarius, in the extended. I hope you see me over there, okay? The link is below for the extended reading. But, you know, you're seeing yourself as a star, and you're seeing yourself as avoiding a Tower moment or coming out of a Tower moment here. And I feel like this is you taking control here. You could be dealing with an Aries, right? But I feel like, you know, you could be dealing, also you could be seeing yourself as healing and avoiding a Tower moment with a controlling type, with somebody who is the Emperor. You know, the Emperor is somebody who basically runs his empire. Kind of with an iron fist, too. Authoritative, a father figure. But, you know, this can go a few ways, but you're seeing yourself as a star. You're seeing yourself as healing or having hope. Or just a rock star, which is awesome, okay? But you're seeing yourself as a star, and the Tower is here in the reverse. So you could be seeing yourself as already having gone through a Tower moment with somebody who's a little controlling, maybe. Or maybe there were too many boundaries, too much structure in a situation. I don't think that's a situation, though. I think that you see yourself as healing and avoiding a Tower moment or coming out of a Tower moment, okay? Possibly with somebody controlling. And you see yourself as moving to calmer waters. Okay? You know, you could also be seeing yourself as, you know, just moving on to calmer waters because of this Tower moment that's already happened. You know, this could be a powerful realization, the Tower. It's possible you know something now. You know about this third party, right? You're up here, the King of Swords knows. He's so smart, right? The Three of Pentacles is below, and then we have over here in your mind is the High Priestess. So you either know something's going on here, there's competition, there's a third party, or there's just secrets. But I feel like, yeah, obviously you know there's secrets here. You know there's competition. So we have at the bottom of the deck, if I didn't mention this, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about working hard. It can talk about craftsmanship. It can talk about apprenticeship. But it talks about working hard. It could be working hard in anything. But it's with the High Priestess. So again, we have the High Priestess, which talks about either being intuitive, a mystery, things of the unknown, or there's secrets coming out. And I'm not sure if these secrets came out, but you know, okay? Just like the High Priestess knows. Okay, so, there could have been a powerful realization here, a powerful revelation with the Tower in the reverse. Could be about an Aries, could be about maybe a controlling, somebody controlling maybe. Somebody could be trying to control the situation. We have the Chariot in the reverse, which talks about not being able to move forward. But definitely you're seeing yourself as moving to calmer waters and either experiencing a Tower moment, a collapse of something, a big breakup, shakeup, or a powerful revelation. Or you're just seeing yourself as healing and avoiding one. You could be avoiding one with this Aries, with this Emperor here. But definitely you see yourself as healing and moving on to calmer waters. All right. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to finish this in the extended. The link is below. I hope to see you over there.